Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to Let's Vote on CC2LP1. We are on the latter half of the Interstellar pack, and we're going to be starting off with Time in a Bottle, which is interesting because the first level in the pack was Time Delay Bomb, so both halves begin with time. That's pretty neat. Anyway, this is one of my own levels, and I actually kind of forgot how it worked totally, but we'll see how it goes. Basically, the one thing I do remember is that you go around and you essentially have to face off against time. I think there is a clock thing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right. There's a thin wall there. I told you my eyesight was getting kind of bad. I'm not going to worry about the bonus flag. Let's not worry about that. Frivolous little bonus flag. Alright, so what do we need to do here with this? I take it we have to do this. That makes sense. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. But hey, we know there's suction boots under it now. So, that's good. Alright, let's try to be efficient here. That was not quite efficient, but oh well. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, let's not jump off too recklessly. There we go. Okay, this is going to be a thing. There we go. Oh, this is really going to be a thing now. Okay, I don't think I need the suction anymore. Come on, stop it. Why can't I step off? Hey guys, I've lost control of like everything. I can't move. Is there some weird behavior with dropping suction boots and then sliding that prevents you from doing that? Because that's weird. That's pretty weird, guys. I don't know. Let's try not to do that again. Where? I like that noise. Alright. Let's do this again. Alright, so go in here. Go in the thing here. Okay, I don't think I need this. There we go. I guess I could just do that. And now we got a whole bunch of chips we can collect. And a clock. Clocky clock. And we can switch back to Melinda. Okay, I do remember this. You have to hit the blocks and make them go in the correct path here. Which is this way, because this is the way of the future. There we go, and now I just need to switch back to Chip. And we get a bunch more bonus clocks, which is nice. You can run back to the start and get the bonus if you want, which I'm going to actually try to do. No! We should have said no. We should have said no, guys. We should have said no. Why'd I do it? Why'd I do it? I'm curious on what the hint says. It probably says something silly like, hey, you shouldn't be reading hints right now, or something unoriginal like that. Seriously, I've lost track of how many levels, including my own, have a hint that's just like that. Like, you shouldn't be reading hints, the time limit stuff. I really like this section. It's a little touchy, but I don't think it's that bad. Okay. So, I can actually just do that. I don't have to worry about making a switch again until I finish with the ice blocks. And we even got a little more time, so that's nice. Do that. This is actually not that hard, this part. Oh, there's even another clock here. Let's go and grab that. Get even more time. This is actually not that tight. For some reason I remember this being a lot tighter than it was, but I'm actually kind of glad it's not. Okay, we got a whole minute now. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. That teleport noise. Oh, there's no hint. Well, I guess I need to put one in if this level makes it into the set. Alright. I'm gonna give that a 3. I feel like I've seen better time crunch levels, but that one was okay. I mean, I'm rather proud of it, but I feel like it could have been better, but in the wake of things like, what's that, quadrathlon and stuff like that, I feel like this kind of pales in comparison. I was mainly making it because I wanted to make a level based on that song, Time in a Bottle, ever since seeing that scene in X-Men Days of Future Past. If you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the movie, go and watch it, and you'll know it when you see it. But I made sure that it was shaped like a bottle, and I don't know. It was just mainly for the giggles, I guess. Anyway, let's move on to drowning. That sounds relatively unpleasant. So, hang on a second here. If I'm going to go through there, then how do I get back to get this side? Is that like a thing you can even do? How many chips are there? 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 24, 33, 39, 48, 56, I believe. 7, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 76. Huh? Is there more here? No. Okay, that's really confusing. How does that work? Well, now I'm dead, but... What? I don't understand. Okay, let's get that. We better get that. I'm just trying to get as much as we can at this point. I feel like we were supposed to go up there and do it that. Let's do that. Yeah, that seems a little better. Maybe it's actually not in reality, but I'm gonna go with it being better. Let's run with that. Oh, and now I've isolated that. That's not good. Yeah, I don't understand how this is supposed to work. How are you supposed to get all this stuff? I feel like I'm missing something big here. Okay, let's just... I know I've probably messed this up by now. This can't be the right solution. Oh! Okay, so I just miscounted. So as long as I get everything inside the... Okay, as long as I get everything inside here, I'm fine. So we just need to make sure we come up with the right route. Okay, so that's not as bad as I thought. So... what should we do about this? Is the question. Well, I suppose one thing we could do is work on this by itself. Why don't we do that? I think that would help. But now we've got another issue because this is now going to be isolated. Yeah, that may not be the right approach. How would you handle that? That I don't know. I feel like doing this first is good though, right? So, okay, let's say I go left. Because if I go up, I'm isolating that. So I have to go left, and then I have to do that. So from here... So if I go up, I'm pretty much isolating this and this. So I have to choose one. So I have to do that, right? Like, that's not even a choice at this point. So really the choice is between going here and going there. And, well, I'm now seeing a slightly more compelling argument for going here. Maybe. So now I have to go there, there. Yeah, and now I have to... I think I have to do that. Like, I don't see a way around that. So if I can come through... Okay, I'm seeing a few things that could work here. So I think this was right. I'm pretty sure that's fine. And then we can go up here. So I have to do that there next. So at this point, I pretty much have to go here. Right? I have to do that. And then that. But then we have an issue with this. This part is problematic on a few different levels. Yeah, this whole thing makes me a little nervous. This upper part I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with this. This is genuinely pretty interesting. The railroad tracks are a fascinating addition to the game. Excuse me. The other thing, too, is when do you get that? Oh, you know what? I wonder if you're supposed to sneak in. No, because there's a wall there. Ugh. That's problematic. Yeah, the problem I'm seeing here is that there's this wall here. Like, if I could break through that, that'd be one thing, but I can't break through that or that. So really, the only places to get in through the left side within this state are here and down there. And that already makes things an issue. Just by virtue of the way this is set up. Like, that... I don't see a way you can really work with that. So this whole thing here, it's almost like you have to go around like this. So I'm wondering if maybe you go like this. But if you did that, then what happens to that chip? That's the question. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. I am really uncertain about how this is supposed to work. So I have to do that. I have to do that. I mean, I could go down here, I suppose. I'm not sure. Oh, no, I can't. I have to go... Ooh, now that's interesting. If I go up, I absolutely have to go left, so... And then that would isolate that one. So, pretty much, I have to go left. So I believe we identified an issue with doing this, right? We went over here, and I think we discovered that there was some problem with doing it this way, right? Yeah, because if I do it this way, I'm forced to make a decision there, and that's not good. Either way, that would be isolated. So that's a fascinating conundrum. So I have to do this, right? Whoops, I did not mean to do that. It's like here, I don't get it. I'm sure there's something. So I have to do that, which means I have to do that, and then I have to do this, this. Now here's an interesting question. What if we had this part wrong? Like, what if we could just do... Maybe this is the key to everything. We have to go down here instead. What if that's it? Hang on, I'm going to try this. This could be really good. Or really bad. Now I'm realizing we have a bit of an issue with this section. Because at this point, I pretty much have to go here. Yeah, that's not good. But it does set us up pretty nicely for... Well, hang on. This chip right here, this chip is a thorn in our side. Like, this has been an issue for as long as we can remember, I think. And there's no other escape route out of here, is there? How the heck do you do this? Man, this is actually pretty complex. And I like how the railroads are placed at, like, the exact interval that, the exact same intervals, even though they're all different. That's a very interesting approach to this. Okay, so we know that we have to go all the way left here. I'm pretty sure we can at least deduce that. Now this whole starting setup is really interesting, and unfortunately I can't really do anything but go here. And by going here... Now this is an interesting problem. What if we could go... Oh, we could do that. You know what? I'm going to give that a shot. Yeah, I could totally do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now I absolutely must go here. And this is interesting. I think I have to go right, because if I go... Yeah, I have to go right. There's no way. So do I go right all the way, or do I go... I think I want to go up, don't I? Yeah, because then that allows me to get the thorn chip. That's what I'm calling that one. And then go here. And that sets us up pretty nicely for the ending. Although, I'm still worried that we're going to run into an issue here. Although, wait a minute. No. I think we got it. We can just do it like that. Oh, man. That is such a cool puzzle. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to give that one a 4. Normally, I feel like those things can be a little bit hit or miss, but that one was pretty decent. So I'm going to give that one a 4. Alright, water mirror. So Chip is trapped, so let's see what Melinda can do. Oh, boy. That looks dangerous, but we can make it happen. Alright, so we got a lot of space to cover here, so let's see what we can do. I want to get all these first, though, because this feels a little touchy. Alright, so we got a railroad sign. That seems like a good thing to have. We got that. I can use this without actually expending it, which is nice. I hope I didn't have to save the green key for Chip. I don't think so, because it seems like there's a key and a boot everywhere here. So I'm just going to get everything. Let's just get everything. Did I get that dynamite? No, I haven't yet. I kind of want to use up all the other items first, and I'm assuming we need to use the dynamite to free up Chip. Okay, I'm going to drop the railroad here because I don't think we need it. Yeah. I'm just dropping things that I've used because this seems to be like ultra symmetrical. In fact, there's a teleport here. That just takes us to the other side. That's nice. Alright, so what are we missing? We're missing this. I'm kind of scared to mess with the pattern here. Okay, there we go. And then we can just go here. Alright, so now it's time for Operation Rescue Chip. Let's get that dropped, and we'll get our dynamite all ready to go. I take it we just do something like this. I've kind of got a fear of dynamite after Teleblast. Just saying. Okay, that was really simple. In fact, it was almost a little too simple. I did like the way it was open, though. That was kind of cool. I just wish that, like, the place I could see this being in the set, like, the first question I try to ask myself is, where would this fit into the set? And it would probably be an opening level. But it's an opening level that kind of weirdly mixes in this dynamite thing with a bunch of CC1 stuff. And that's kind of as far as it goes, and that's it. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to give it a 2. Alright, so I heard you Liek Mudkips. Alright, are these all fake? I think they're all fake. Okay, I'm just going to clear all this out. I'm assuming that this is not some grand puzzle where you have to navigate this. This just looks like get all the chips, and that's kind of it. I hope it's kind of it. I should have probably looked over here first, but yeah, there's nothing there. In fact, that's a dead end. So I think this is probably supposed to resemble something. Maybe a mudkip. I don't know what a mudkip is. Let's just get everything we can. Oh, hey. That looks a little bit terrifying. I don't want to get that clock. Now, do I need to get all those buttons held down? I would assume yes. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff here. Thankfully, this is not a navigation puzzle. We kind of got spoiled with the one a few levels ago. I'm going to wait to get that one. I'm assuming we need to hold all these down. Oh, there's multiple groups here. Oh wait, no, we can't hold them all down. There's no wires connecting these to anything. And if the logic was hidden, then we would have seen that, right? Oh no. Oh no, did I just isolate those? Did I just isolate those? I did. No. I isolated them. Maybe I can use the blocks and save it. Can I use you guys? That'd be amazing. Hang on. We're gonna make it happen, guys. We're gonna make this happen. Let me clear out the area here. Never give up, never surrender, right? That's a motto to live by, as those Galaxy Quest people taught us. Did we miss anything here? We did not. Okay. So I'm just looking to see if there's any other ones. I guess I can use this one. Now the question is, where do we go after this? I kind of want to put a way back just in case. Let me just put this over here somewhere, like here maybe? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what do we do now? Where's the last chip? You did not just go inactive at the end of... No, 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 stop it! I hate it when it does that. I hate that. Don't even get me started on that. Alright, I'm just going to collect all these chips with reckless abandon and hope we don't die. I figured if I'm methodical about it, that'll probably be better than what I was doing before. I don't see like an exit or a socket or anything here. Is it here? No. Where do we get out of here? I don't see anything. I mean, I really hope this is not under a block. That would be a little unfortunate. Nothing there. What am I missing? Alright, I don't want to go there until I've confirmed... Oh, hey. There's an exit way over there. Huh. Now, how do I get over there? With all this stuff in the way. I'm sure this is really easy, and like I'm making this very complicated. Oh no, I can't get that block now. Uh-oh. I can do this though. Okay. Please tell me. Okay, good. There's a way. Yay, we made it. Alright, I'm going to give that a 1. That really didn't seem to offer very much. Hashtags. I remember back when people called these things pound signs. You remember that day? When people... Oh, that's kind of cool. Tank, yellow tank pushing those. Okay, so what do we do with that? I take it we need to disrupt this somehow. Whoops. Okay, let's try this again. We need to get some hiking boots somewhere. Alright, let's try this. I'm just going to try to get to the next layer here. Okay, we got that. As long as I can establish like a loop around for the rest of the level, I think I should be okay. Okay, yeah, I think this should work. Okay, this is actually pretty simple. Yeah, there's 8 more, so it has to be in this other section, right? Oh, but I have to get to the exit. Uh-oh, hang on. We may have an issue here. Okay, I need to just clear a path here. And by clear path, I mean don't do what I'm doing now. Because I'm sure this is somehow wrong. So somehow you can get all these bonus flags. That's pretty cool. Is there a way to make this work? Because right now I am kind of doubtful. Yeah, I think I may have gone a little too far with that. Let's start over again, because I don't think I can do anything more with this, can I? Unless, wait, I might be able to, hang on. If I use this block, and we do this. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So where's the exit? It's right there. And I think we can just push this through, right? Yeah. Okay, that was easy enough. I really quite liked the way that worked. That's what I would call a nice introductory level, because it uses the new elements in a way that's actually like teachable. Like it shows you that yellow tanks push blocks. You can use the directional blocks to clear dirt if you're Melinda. Like I liked a lot of what I saw there. It was a little repetitive, but it didn't overstay its welcome, so I'll give it a 3. 3 seems reasonable. Okay, cold comfort. And it seems like this is all the level is, so... Small levels for the win, am I right? Alright, so what's the objective here? I need to get up there. That much seems evident. And... apparently, somehow I need to get... Oh, I think I see how you do it. So I'm supposed to enter in through this side? Is that how it works? Okay, that's going to be interesting. How are we going to make this happen? So I can't exactly... Wait, no, I can. I can go up there. That's kind of the extent of it, though, is I can only go up there. The other thing, too, I have to keep in mind is that the blocks themselves are not really going to stop when they hit gravel. That I need to remember. So I can do this. I can just go here with that. Oh, but now it's stuck, isn't it? But, hang on. If I do this... Oh. But that probably traps the... Yeah, now I can't push that off. So... I take it I'm supposed to get an ice block down there. We go around, do some stuff. Yeah, that was gravel. Okay, this is a really kind of intricate level. And it's got a lot of, like, decor in it that doesn't really actually serve a purpose. Like, I can't imagine what that block up there is supposed to be for. Maybe it is for something, I don't know. But I have to imagine that at least one ice block... Oh, you know what? I bet that ice block is used over here, isn't it? Maybe? So bear with me here. What if you got an ice block here first, then you use this block to then bridge the resulting water? That seems like it might be a possibility. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go through the one on the edge. I think that's better. Okay. Let's try this. I'll do that, right? Oh, now the problem is that if I do that, Am I going to have anywhere to go over there? Well, now I don't. Well, I do now, but now that's stuck, so... That's the interesting thing about this, is that you can get stuck with... Oh, hi there. With some of these things. This is a really curious level. I don't understand... The getting an ice block to this point, up there, element of the level seems a little strange. I mean, there's only one usable one, and it's right over here. It'd be different if there was a hook or something next to, or under one of these, and maybe there is? No, it's just the bonus flags, it seems like. So, given that we're Melinda and we can't push anything off gravel, I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, this seems a little funny. Okay. So maybe the real goal of this block is to fill that in first. But how do we make that work, though? So in order for that path to be traveled, the block would need to go all the way around there. But then after I do that, there's really not a way to get to it unless I fill in that water tile. So how do you fill in the water tile? Those are the nagging questions. And I'm not sure how to answer them. Although I'm wondering if this here is to use to bridge across to that. I mean, I'm sure that's useful, right? I could do that. Oh, but I need to actually step into it. That might actually help. So I can just easily get to there. Like, that's not an issue. But now that's there. Now this here, though, is there a way, maybe, to get an ice block or one of those directional arrow blocks down here? Maybe? Let's see. Interestingly enough, I could just push this over here. That's good to know. I really want to do something with this, though. Oh. How do I get over there? Probably ruined it by now. I feel like we're on the right track, though. Yeah, I feel like we're on the right track with this one. Thing is, this needs to get over to here. Ice block needs to get over here, and then we're home free, right? I think. I just need to figure out how to make that happen. This top part is what's bugging me. I don't get how you make the top part happen. It feels like you have to do this. Like, there's no other real way to make this work that I can see. And this block can't really go anywhere else. Like, I literally can't see anywhere else this can end up. So we'll put it there. I'm going to go here this time. Is there something I can do with this? by virtue of that going there? I don't think so, yeah. That doesn't seem to be correct either. So what do you do with it then? That is... that's so bizarre. I'm not seeing this, guys. I don't see how you can get blocks up here, down here, especially since you don't have hooks or anything else that you can use at your disposal that would assist in that sort of thing. I mean, I'm just looking at the layout of this, and like, I can't really see anything. I honestly can't. I mean... It'd be one thing if, like, you can take an ice block around, or a dirt block, I guess, and have it clear multiple pieces of dirt. But, like, even that doesn't seem very likely in the context of what we're seeing here. I do think this first part is correct. I don't see any way around this. Like, this seems to be pretty self-explanatory, so to speak. And I can't see any other way to get this out. Like, I don't think there is a way out of that. So this leaves this upper section, and I don't see a way around it. Unless... that can't be right, though. I was going to say, maybe the solution here is something like this. What if we were supposed to use the blocks down here somehow? Still trying to work out how this would function, but... oh yeah, we didn't even think about this angle here. Like, how would you even get to the... yeah, that's problematic. How do I even get down there? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just look up the solution. My brain is just not functioning very well tonight, so let's do that. Alright, so we have cold comforts. So you push it down? Push it down. Now why would you put it on gravel? How does that... what? I forgot you could do that. That's definitely important. So that's how that works. Okay, so that was a little less complicated than I was thinking it'd be. That's pretty cool. I was expecting it to involve some weird shenaniganry with, like, getting a directional block to push a normal block or something weird like that, but I'm glad it didn't. I'm going to give that one a 4. That was pretty well done. I liked that. It totally stumped me, too, so well played. Alright. Let's move on to parallels. Oh, I remember this one. Wasn't this from Pit of Wonder Tiles? I think it was. Alright, let's not die again. I think the thing I remember the most about this was this ball stuff, because this was a little tricky to read, but the bigger window in CC2 really helps with this, I think. Yeah, let's not risk that. Alright, so let's go down here. Okay, we can't actually do that. Okay, but we can do this. This is an interesting way to navigate a level. Definitely pretty unconventional. Okay, and this ball's way down there. Whoa! Okay, I did not mean to do that. So there's 3 layers of chips, is what I'm observing here. Let's go actually go this way. Just get them all out here. Then we can focus on getting the 8 in the middle. Yeah, that was the one I couldn't get before. Okay, these 3 over here, I think it's 3, are pretty isolated. Although, wait a minute, is this... Yeah, these are isolated. Alright, so now we just have 3 to go. And we can head on to the second half, which is apparently not accessible via this. Whoa, I forgot that that was not open. I can see some people getting annoyed by that, but oh, this is different. I remember in the old level there was like blocks to deal with here, but it seems like it's more balls. Okay, well, let's see what goes on here. Do you actually need to use these, or are these optional? Okay, it seems like I need to use at least one here. And, well, this is a little awkward. How do I not get killed here? I guess that way. So I had one bonus ball left. I kind of wish there was like a bonus you could get with that. That was pretty cool. I'll give it a 3. Alright, moving on to Thoughtful. Alright, so there's going to be a point here where I'm going to get rid of the helmet to get this yellow key and I guess get all the chips since I'm Melinda. Okay. This is definitely the walls of level 4, or lesson 4. I can see that. So, I think the challenge here is that we need to create a semi-stable state in which the bugs can exist without getting any disruptions here. So, let's hope for the... Oh, I'm supposed to go the other way. My bad. Kind of wish the thief was at the bottom instead of there, but oh well. Alright, let's disrupt all you. There we go. Go up there. Good, good, good. Excellent. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's just do it. Thankfully, there's a lot of open spaces here, and unfortunately, there's a lot of that. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, I see a cluster of 2 that's being rather uncooperative, so... I'm hoping it's not going to be a big deal, but wow, this is actually kind of tough. Alright, so let's get you all here. I think I would like this a little more if there wasn't as much unpredictability with how these bugs actually related to each other. That's one of the things that's holding me back from really liking it a lot. Okay, let's just wait. Yeah. I think if we do this section first, it'll be a little bit smoother. Oh, this could be bad. Okay, good. Whoa! I panicked. Oh boy, that looks... See, that's what I'm worried about. Stuff like that. And thankfully it got disrupted, but unfortunately the damage was already done on that. Alright, well, let's just keep on trucking here. I'm sure we'll get it. Thankfully the bugs seem to be offset from each other enough that maybe it's not a big deal. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, some of these dead ends can be really tricky to work out. Alright, so you guys need to get disrupted a little bit there, so I'm going to wait on that, actually. Those three by the exit, that really worries me. That looks like it's impenetrable. Okay, this seems to be safe. Yeah. But yeah, this looks bad. Like, not great. Yeah, let's start over. That's the one thing I'm not a fan of here, is that dynamic. Okay, let's just go ahead and do it here. I think if I go here, hopefully that will not be a liability, but we'll see. And here they come. Ooh, boy. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's let you all go up there. Let you all do your things. Just leave us alone here. Okay. I like the way the layout of this level works for this. I think this is pretty interesting. I just wish it was a little less unpredictability, but I know that the concept kind of doesn't work with that, and there we go again. Maybe something can be done about that. I'm going to wait. I don't want to declare it unwinnable, but I'm not exactly holding out much hope for that. Come on, break it! Ah! Break it! No. Yeah, I don't think anything's happening here. This looks unbreakable. Also, I need to break these. Alright, that looks maybe a little more separated enough to maybe be successful. We'll see. Alright, let's go up here. That looks bad. That looks really bad. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot more difficult than I was thinking it'd be. Maybe the idea here is that you're supposed to, like, redirect these to somewhere better. Like, maybe you're supposed to, like, send them around some kind of... You see, the problem with that is then they'll get disrupted anyway. So I'm not really sure what you're accomplishing with that. Like, that seems... Unless you do something like this, but even that, like, that could get disrupted really easily. I just don't see how that works, quote unquote. Okay. This, as long as we can do this part, I thought the other room was going to be the worst one, but I think this one is actually the one that's a problem. Because this one we can just do something like that, which works fine. Yeah, we got it. Alright, I'm going to actually get the bonus. Cool, alright, that is thoughtful. I'll give that one a 3 as well. Kind of wish it was a little less random, and Microsoft, please stop it with your account problem thing. It was still pretty decent, though. Alright. Melinda teaches Logic Puzzles 101. Alright, this sounds pretty interesting. So we have no time limit. We have Litz, Corral, Nurikabe, Akari. What is this, anyway? Stepping on this hint will let you see if your work is correct so far. Hint, all chips surrounding a 1 must be taken. The corners are the most limiting parts of this particular puzzle. Nurikabe example puzzle and solution. Well, I can't really read that with the numbers right there. So, all the chips surrounding a 1... Okay. So here I see there's a 1 there, 5, 3, 3, 1. The numbers aren't taken, or the ones here that are, I guess these are supposed to be chips. These are not taken. So everything surrounding this was taken. I'm trying to understand why this was taken, though. There isn't a 1 that's immediately surrounded by, right? Nurikabe rule. Oh, here we go. Remove chips so that the remaining chips and numbers make unconnected shapes of the size of the given number. The remaining chips and numbers make unconnected shapes of the size of the given number. All removed chips must be connected. No 2x2 square of chips may be taken. A 2x2 square of chips may be left behind. Okay, I'm trying to understand how that works, because in the context of this is 2 chips left, and that's 3 there. Wait, what was the first part? The remaining chips and numbers make unconnected shapes of the same. Oh, is it like this? Oh, I see. Okay, okay. I get it. I get it. Okay. So we do that, right? Okay, let's... Oh, that's the only one. Okay, yeah, this is actually kind of tricky. Huh. So I take it, like, if Melinda drowns or something, there's got to be a doppelganger somewhere on another part of this level. Yeah, probably through there. Okay. Now, is there only one solution to this? And the remaining parts... Oh no, all removed chips must be connected. Okay. Unconnected shapes. Okay, so this 2 thing has to be either this or this. I'm inclined to say it's probably going to be this one. Right, because that seems... Now, when you say unconnected, does that include diagonals? Because in this particular solution, there's absolutely nothing. So I'm assuming diagonals count. I'm going to go ahead and take this. Let's do that. And I'm just gonna experiment here. So hang on a sec. Okay, I'm assuming that that's fine. Let's do something like that. And it has to be that, right? Oh, we messed it up. We done goofed. Yeah, so hang on a sec. Why did we goof, though? Does that have to do with the way these numbers are... Wow, I am very fascinated by this. This is interesting. I'm wondering if it has something to do with this 5 here. Because if I cut this in such a way, like this, the question is, so why does this not work, is what I'm wondering. Oh, no 2x2 square of chips may be taken. That's the reason. Because all the stuff at the bottom is pretty much that. I think that's the reason for it. Okay. Okay. Let's start over. So we were correct about taking this, right? Yeah. So that part of it is okay. And I take it that means all that was fine. So... let's try this. No? What are we missing here? So I can get this. Is that fine? Okay, that's fine. I know there's probably some super logical way to solve this. I'm personally not particularly interested in figuring that out. Like, how would you even figure it out? That's what I'm curious to know. See, the problem here that I can see is... I have to do something like that, don't I? Okay, so that's fine. So I bet this 5 thing is either these 4 plus that, or maybe these 3, that, and then something else. Like that thing over there. That seems reasonable. So far, I don't think I've broken the rules of the puzzle yet. Now, the one thing I am noticing here, I'm going to have to do something like that. So I think if I'm going to avoid touching a corner, or what you call it, a 2x2 thing, I think I'm going to have to do something like this, right? I can get that. In fact, you know what? I think that's the solution. No? Okay, what rule did we break? 5, 3... I don't understand what rule we broke. There's 6 there, there's 4 there, 3 there, 5 there, 2 there. Move chips making unconnected shapes the size of the number. Oh, is this connected to these two? Or vice versa, maybe this is connected to that? I wish this would say if connected means diagonal. I'm so curious about that. That's... That's the part of this that's really bothering me. So, it can't be a problem for it to be diagonal because this is correct. Right? That's fine. Okay. Nothing else is said about this, and I feel like we got the answer correct. I really hope this is not a matter of there's multiple solutions to this, but there's only one solution that's actually correct. Like, that would be unfortunate if that were the case. I really hope that's not the case, by the way. Okay, what about that? Oh, that's correct. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So does the number have to be at the end? Because on all these examples, the numbers are at the ends of their respective things, so... Alright, so far that's fine. Can I take that? Okay, that's fine too. Okay, what about this? That's still fine, okay. Well, that's good to know. Alright, so here I'm noticing we have a bit of a thing happening. We could do this, though. Oh, but now we've got... Oh, boy. We could do this. Then that. Does that work? Please tell me that's correct. Yay! So what was the issue before? Like, I don't get it. Okay, so what's going on with this? Akari. Akari rules. Take chips such that no two chips are in an uninterrupted straight line. All tiles must be able to be reached by at least one chip. Each number is the number of chips adjacent to that tile. Chips can be in the same line if a wall is in between them. Okay, so it sounds like, yeah, you can't have chips next to each other. Each number is the amount of chips adjacent to that tile. Chips can be in the same line if a wall is in between them. Chips can be in the same line if a... Okay. So... Okay, hang on. 3, so there's chip, 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 and so these are actually walls. Chip there, chip there. I'm trying to understand, like, what we're leaving behind. I mean, I understand there's the 3. So, like, in this case, I have to get that. Because I have to make sure there's something there. This much, I know that has to be there. Okay. 0 chips. So, what does the first part of this say? All tiles must be able to be reached by at least one chip. So hang on a sec. It says chips can be in the same line if a wall is in between them. Look for clues with one resolution available as a way to start the puzzle. Clear as much space as you go to ease parsing it. Yeah, that part I got. So these are walls. Oh. So this is not a wall, it's a number, but apparently you can still have chips on either side of those. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. The number is the amount of chips adjacent to that tile. So I have to get those, right? There's no walls there. Yeah, okay. So this is also 0, right? Pretty sure that's correct. Okay, so there's 2 chips there. Okay. Which means that all of these are taken. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay, this is a fascinating idea. So I can get those, right? That's fine. Yep. Now this stuff here I'm not really sure about. So I have to get these. No way around that. Now the question here is that 2 on the right supposed to refer to something over there, or... I don't get it. That obviously is one of the ones that this is, but either the other 2 is here or here. That I don't know. So it would seem... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I can clear all this out. Yeah. Because that has to be the only one there. This has to be the only one because that's an uninterrupted thing, which means it's that. Okay, I see now. I'm assuming this is all correct, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm liking this puzzle a lot more. This is actually really interesting. Okay, so that could probably be left alone, right? That's fine. But with this one here, pretty sure this is the culprits for those, and then that means that these have to go like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Now the question is, does this one or this one get left? That I don't know. How do you determine that? Because I don't see a logical way to do it. Unless I'm just missing something. These have to be collected. But yeah, we've got an issue here with... Oh, I see. This and this can't exist. So that I can get rid of. Okay, so which one do I get rid of here? That's there. These 3 are all fine. But this one and this one, I haven't really seen anything here to suggest one way or the other. I feel like I've been able to logic my way through this. Like, I don't think anything's been incorrect, has it? I'll take this one. No! So it was the middle one. So how am I supposed to really determine that through logic? That's what I want to know. That doesn't seem correct somehow. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to do this now. Pretty sure it's like that. Was that all it was? Just... Wait. No. I hope I didn't already mess it up. I did. Of course I did. Okay, hang on. Had to do that. Do that. I remember this was a part of it. Oh, wait. I think you had to do something like this, right? No? Oh, wait. You had a chip there. So, wait a minute. What did I do wrong now? This is all follows the rules, right? Because these are not chips. These are open spots. So that's not a 3x3 deal, right? That's... Yeah, even in the example, this is a number, and these are chips, so that's fine. So what on earth was wrong with this, is what I want to know. I don't understand this puzzle. This puzzle, I feel like this puzzle and I are not getting along. Okay, so I'm pretty confident that this was something like this. Was that correct? Thank you, okay. Alright, so this stuff here was pretty much self-explanatory. And then this one was the one that went there. Both of those have nothing. And now I've forgotten which one we took. I think we took that bottom one, didn't we? Okay, I'll make sure it's correct. Okay, good. So why is that more correct than everything else? That's what I'm curious to know. I don't see any reason for this to be taken over this one. No two chips are in an uninterrupted straight line. All tiles must be able to be reached by at least one chip. All tiles must be able to be reached by at least one chip? That part I don't understand. I wish these hints were worded a little more specifically. Each number is the amount of chips adjacent to that tile. Chips can be seen line for walls in between them. Okay. Yeah, I don't get it. That's a weird one. Alright, what's this one? This is called Corral. That's the name of the CC2LP1 level. Remove chips so that each number has that number of tiles visible from it, including itself. Visible? What does that mean? All removed chips must be connected. Numbers were taken. Numbers were taken? Uncollective... Oh, like numbers are taken chips? So that each number has as that number of tiles visible from it. I can't read these hints. These are weirdly worded hints. Numbers were taken. Uncollected chips must be connected to the puzzle's edge. Visible, defined as a straight line in a cardinal direction. Okay, that's nice to know. So there's a 4, 3, 5, 7. So do these overlap in some way? Because Wait, I have to remember that the numbers themselves are cleared. So the 5, including itself, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 7 includes boom, 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 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the 3 goes 1, 2, 3, right? The 7 has a max of 7. Number tile of the 3 clues easy to solve. The link between the top and the bottom is an important step. The top and the bottom, what does that mean? This is a really weird one. Uncollected chips must be connected to the puzzle's edge. Oh, okay, so in other words, they have to come out here. Okay. I am very curious about how this is going to work. 9. See, this is interesting because this 9 here, this can be 6, and then this could be 6. I mean, like, how do you determine what's what in this? I don't understand. I feel like there's a way that you can do this, but is there like a limit on the number of lines or something? See, the number 7 in this case is an easy one to parse just because that's the max. The link between the top and the bottom is an important step. That I'm trying to figure out. Ooh. Now this is interesting because the 3 here technically already has 2. So it's either this chip here, or this one, or this one. But I don't even know where to start on this. It's one thing if I can like unravel this, but I don't get how you're even supposed to start it. The 9 already has these 2. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is weird. It's interesting. I just don't see how you can really make it work as far as like being able to solve it. I'm glad this is untimed, by the way. I'm going to look at this other one. Let's take a look at this. This looks interesting. Take exactly 4 chips from each colored region in the shape of a Tetris piece. All pieces must be connected. 2 of the same shape cannot touch. Even rotated or reflected, no 2 by 2 square chips may be taken. Okay, 2 of the same shape cannot touch. So you take the... Okay. So this is a region, this is a region, and then this is a region? So wait a minute. Why is this separate from that? Oh, is this supposed to be like one space over? Really? Yeah, I think it is. This is supposed to be one space over. That's really annoying. So now I'm trying to figure out... I'm assuming this is supposed to be moved back, which in that case means that... Okay, hang on. So this was taken, right? And then... So these 2 Tetris pieces are bleeding over into the other area, right? Other than Maybe this one. Well, no, even this one. It's 1, 2, 3 only, right? Because there's 15 spaces, and then there's 4 and 8. So one of them is a tetromino, but then another one is a triomino. Right? That's not... Unless this is supposed to be offset like this, and this one is part of the whole deal. Maybe it is? But even if this were offset, the matter still remains that it is a triomino. There's 15 things here, and there's 8 things here. I don't understand. So in this case, I had to take them in a straight line, apparently. Wow, this is really, really difficult. I'm tempted to look up the answer here, because I'm sure the editor will tell us something. I'm actually kind of curious just to see what the mechanism is, but I don't want to look at it. See, this hint is not helpful. I know I'm saying that about a lot of the hints in this level, but it really is not. It is very unhelpful, and it's compounded by the fact that in this particular case, there's 2 regions, but this O gets taken as part of the pattern here, right? Even though it comes into the... How does that even work? Take exactly 4 chips from each colored region in the shape of a Tetris piece. So if you want to be technical about it, only 1 chip is removed from the O region here. So, like, I don't even understand how that's supposed to work. How do you get that to work? What? I am so lost. This one's also infuriating. I don't get it. Also, where's the exit? Oh, it's down there. Oh, man, I don't even know where to start on this. This is really weird. Yeah, Alright, I'm just gonna try this. That right? Nope. Like, how are you even supposed to get started on this? Especially since this hint has a solution that doesn't even play by the rules that it lays out. Like, I want to know how you're supposed to parse this. Alright, I'm going to look at it. I'm sorry, whoever designed this. Okay. So apparently... Oh, it's in the form of keys. That's pretty interesting. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see any of that on the screen, but... Okay, yeah. What I'm worried about when it comes to this is that... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to get the whole window out of whack there. What I'm worried about this is 2 things. One of them is that it's going to be very, very difficult to actually be able to logically solve some of this stuff. That's one thing. The second thing is I'm going to have to start over now that I messed it up. So let me actually walk through this. Apparently you take these, Okay, those are taken. So in this case, you are taking Tetris pieces. So this one is definitely a... wait, did it say all... all pieces must be connected? Oh, all the pieces you take must be connected. Okay, that was my fault. I misread that. I thought that meant that all the remaining pieces have to be connected, which is a way different story. I'm glad that's not the case. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I think at this point, all we have left is this. See, here's the question. What would be stopping me from just taking this shape? Because according to this, the correct solution is this. But why is that the correct solution in particular? And that's what worries me about this level, is that it feels like there are multiple correct solutions by the rules that the level states, and this doesn't really count for all of them. Now, if it said something like, hey, you need to account for every Tetris shape, except for the 2x2 square, but that doesn't explain why this particular shape had to be taken there, right? Especially since it's not really connecting to anything else. Like, that part of it, I don't get. Like, this, obviously, you have to take those. That I understand. And this, you have to connect over here. That I understand. This, you have to make sure is connected over here. But this blue part, I don't get. Yeah. Okay, so apparently, this goes here like that. This I don't... oh, because the number is part of it. I forgot about that. So that's the 4, then the 3 is that. Oh, that's true. I forgot the number includes itself. I'm an idiot. So, yeah. So this has to include that. These two, and therefore these don't get touched. Right? So that much is certain. Yeah, this stuff over here is kind of a little bit interesting. Because the 8 includes this over here, and then it's easy to connect these with that. Then the 7, of course, is that. 9 will have to go down here. Apparently it's like this. Yeah. Interesting. It's really interesting. I struggled to... I'm wondering if, like, there is an issue with potential multiple solutions on this, too. I'm beginning to think not, because the way this works kind of prevents that from being the case. Especially since in that the top has to be separated from the bottom for this to really function the way it does. Although, no, hang on. What if you did this? What if you took this chip instead, and you, instead of taking this chip, you took this one? Oh, but then that would be a problem for this. Okay. Yeah, the way it all connects, I think the problem I'm having with this level is that it has a lot of really cool ideas in it. I'm just scrolling the editor window over so I can go ahead and do the rest of it. It has a lot of neat ideas in it, but they're ideas that are best solved on paper. I'm noticing that for one thing. And on top of that, there are ideas that seem to have multiple solutions as dictated by the rules of the level. And because of that, I'm very hesitant to rate this highly. I want to rate it highly, and I hate the fact that I don't... Let's see, hang on a sec. So we do that. I think that's correct. Yeah, okay. So these should all be right, according to the golden path solution here. If you can't reach the exits, you didn't solve at least one of the puzzles. Go back, go check your work and try again. Yeah, and the thing is that even if I did solve one of the puzzles with a valid solution, if it wasn't the exact valid solution, that apparently doesn't get solved, and that doesn't really sit very well with me. So, I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to have to give this level a 3. If I can be persuaded that it can be raised for a good reason, feel free to let me know in the comments, because if there's something I'm missing here, and maybe I am, then I want to know what it is, because I feel like I followed the rules as best I could. But even when following the rules, some of the puzzles, I feel like the Akami one, I think that's what it was called, was the most friendly toward unraveling it and slowly deducing it. The other ones, maybe you could argue that the Corral one was also pretty decent in that regard. I feel like I didn't do the Litz one as well as I could have. I don't know. I'm sticking with 3 for now, until I can be persuaded to up the rating. Alright, sneak around. Alright, so let's see what we have here. A door. I see that there's an ice path leading down there. It appears that this will clone once both of those are held down. Where does this go? Is this the sneaking around part? Seems like it is. Ah, okay. And that's kind of pointless right now. Okay. So I can remember that there's a red door there, which is helpful. Let's see what else we've got going on. So that opens up there. Now, how does that help us? That's... Oh, wait a minute. I can do this, right? No. Come on, slap it. There we go. Then I could go over here. Then I can do that. Okay, there we go, there we go. Alright. So, now what? Do I have to get both of them up there? That would make sense, but I need to somehow come up with a way to get this out. Oh, wait a minute. I can just do this. Right. Alright, let's try this out. There we go. Get in here. I take it that's going to clone right. Okay, good. I'm trying to... Okay, it is coming this way. I didn't want to clone too many of them. And this is going to enable us to get the red key. Okay, so now I can actually go around to the other side and do our stuff there. Okay, so this has been pretty enjoyable so far. I'm liking it. I do like this thing where you go out around the outside. That's kind of neat. Alright, so what is this going to accomplish? I take it I have to take this back, right? I'm trying to remember, what was back here? This was at the beginning, right? So, yeah, I could do something here, probably. So now I can actually hold that down and bridge up here. That's kind of neat. I like that mechanism. That's pretty cool. Alright, so what exactly is this going to do? Okay, I'm really lost here with this glider. This glider, it feels like this needs to go up here somehow. Oh wait, it will, that's right. Hang on. Duh. For some reason I just completely froze there. Okay. So I take it we can just go through here with no problem. There's a teeth that's permanently trapped in there, but it's going to open the toggle wall if I go through. Now this is interesting. I'm noticing here that we're going to have to go on this railroad, which means that I think we're going to have to deal with like a last laugh kind of situation with this teeth monster. I don't see a way that you can go through the force floors normally without suction boots, so yeah, so I can't do the little trick there where, oh, the glider is the one that needs to, okay, we need to figure this out. What exactly is the point of the glider? I see that it's going to hit a tank button. The thing is, do I want it to hit the tank button multiple times? And what exactly does this do? Oh, I see. It'll bring it back. Okay, so this will allow us to go through the thing with no problem at all. Okay, so I need to be very careful about this. So as long as I can just go through here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I take it... Well, wait a minute. How are we going to blow up that other... What? Oh, is it going to be the paramecium? I bet it's the paramecium, isn't it? The thing is, this has 4 states and this has 2 states, so I think it'll be fine. No! I didn't mean to go all the way over there! Ah! Okay. Let's redo this. That was really bad. I shouldn't have stepped into that. Oh, man. Okay, this is not actually as complicated as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so we do this. I think it was like 5. Was it? Yeah. There's also a chip up there, so we're going to have to come up there at some point. Okay, so now we go over here. I don't know why I'm avoiding the buttons like they can do anything at this point, but... I like how the level kind of gives you a preview of what you're about to see. It's a little thing, but that's something that I really enjoyed about a lot of CC1 levels when I was really young, was they had all these ice slides that allowed you to like get little glimpses of different areas. And I thought that was really cool. It's a really weird minor thing, but I always found it really enjoyable. Alright, so let's get back there. Okay, hit that one. Alright, let's not fall prey to the ball. Okay, so we'll keep the glider inside. Okay, so that's released. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's keep it there. And I'm going to go ahead and release this. There we go. So now, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to... Actually, wait a minute. Well, no, I don't want to go in there right away, because that's going to be a trap if I do that, because I'll be stuck. But if I do that, that should allow for the glider to come back, right? Come on, guy. There we go. Okay, so now I can go through, right? Oh, I see, because now the teeth is over here. Ah. Wait a minute. Did I have to make sure. Okay, good. The trap's open. I just want to make sure I left the trap open. That'd be really unfortunate if we missed that. Okay. So now I can cross over here, no problems. I can even go over here, which is cool. But now I've got an issue with this thing. Actually, I don't, because I can drop it, and then if I switch the toggles the normal way being the teeth. Hang on, how are we going to do this? Like this. We just have to make sure it's, yeah. I like the fact that that button is there. That's really convenient. Okay, there we go. So now we got the suction boots. Is there anything else we can really do here? I guess go back. Is that the... I'm assuming that this is something we need to do. Because that was closed before. Okay, now I can go up here. So I need to hit this again. So how do I get around to that? Apparently there's a path here. Oh. Now where are you supposed to go? Oh, right there. Oh, that's so cool. I love that sneak around concept. That's a neat idea. Okay, so I have to now drop these. Okay, I take it these are fine to pick up, right? Okay, now I'm down to one chip, and one chip only. So... is it safe to assume... oh, hi. Is it safe to assume that the goal is to go in there? It seems like it. Yeah, okay. Just avoid the fireballs. No! Oh, I panicked. I panicked. No. Oh, we were so close, too. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. No need to despair. We got this. We got this. This is actually a pretty simple level, but I think the simplicity of it is what makes it work. This is a really cool design. And I don't know, I guess I was too quick there. That was a pretty strange death. Yeah, it's a really simple design, and I like that. Like, this could have been taken to an extreme that would have been really tough, but the fact that it iterates on this concept in different ways, like both kind of from a geographic standpoint, like what I'm about to do right now, going around literally a huge distance, and then there's also, there's the last chip, then there's also the, oh, here's, let's build a bridge so you can get to where you need to be. You know, just that kind of thing is so neat. I like that a lot. I can almost guarantee that this is going to get a high rating. Let's go here. There. Okay. I like the pointless bugs that are just circling there. That's cool. Okay, so let's go in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this first, just so that's done at least. Nope! I hit right! I didn't mean to hit right. I hate it when I do that. That's so frustrating. Alright. So after this, we'll have 15 levels left in the pack. Hopefully they won't be too difficult. Alrighty. Go over here. Drinking some coffee this morning. Alright. Go up here. Go there. Excellent. Okay. Get those. Alright, I'm going to go there, so you're stuck again. You're going to blow up the bomb, which is good. Okay, I'll go ahead and let you go. So I need to do this. There we go. Okay. Now is that... yeah, that's what we need, right? That's the... well, that's what we need, but... the state of it is such that I can go through. Okay. I really like this part too. It's very simple, but yet it's a really neat idea, and I'm not sure why I was so picky about wanting to stay off the thieves when I have to go through them anyway. So, I'm trying to remember. I go down again, right? And then do that, come back, and then I get this. I want to make sure it's open. And then I can just go back. That is so cool. That is so cool. I like that. The way that section works is pretty brilliant. I'm not sure what the bowling ball is all about. I'm assuming I have to get it. And I probably should have done that last time. So there's the exit. It's up there. Okay. Alright, and thankfully the balls are no threat, which is good. Okay. I need to make sure that I'm not hitting a fireball. Okay, good. There we go. Alright, so what is this doing exactly? I see, okay, so all of them need to be off? Is that what it is? Oh, but then... Oh, that's what the bowling ball is all about. Okay, I see. So I have to make sure that this goes through without hitting the... Ah, that's clever. I like that. Okay, so what's going on with this? This looks complicated. Why is there a block there? Is that on a button? Let me try. It is. Okay. So I bet if I slap it, it's fine, right? Yeah, I can totally slap it. Is that the intended solution, though? I find that kind of hard to believe. That doesn't seem like that would be the intended solution. I don't know. That feels a little strange. You can get all these. So if I didn't do that, I would be pushing this up here, right? Because these would not be open, first of all. Also, where is this? Oh, that's the area from earlier. That's that, yeah. Okay, that seems a little risky, I have to admit. Is this really the solution? It seems a little... Now, this is interesting, because this right here can open up the chip as well as this. Does that? No, that doesn't work. It pulsates. Too quickly. I'm sure there's something I'm missing here. Because you have to hold this down. Right? Like that... I'm missing something, aren't I? I'm just curious to know how you would do this without block slapping. That's the main thing. I have to believe it's possible and that the bonus is for block slapping and that this is for doing it the quote-unquote correct way. But the thing is, I need to get the block up here, then turn it around so it goes there. How do you do that? Because the block is... Like, I'm forced to push it up here, right? I don't see any other way that this would work. Oh! Okay, I'm going to solve the level. I'm going to bring this up in the editor because I'm curious to see if I missed something here. Whoops. Bring it back down to reasonable size. Alright, let me put it such that it's filling the screen a little bit better. Okay. So this block starts here, right? These are still closed, so I'm effectively forced to push this up here if I'm going to use it. Like, I don't see any other way to make that work. Like, how do you do that? Unless, is there a way to get? No, you can't. You can't get away with using less than the 3 ice blocks here, right? Huh. Oh wait, unless this thing is important. Okay, why is this here? This thing. That part I'm very curious about. Why is that there? Is that somehow important? I don't see how, because this block would be used up. So that's not it. Yeah. Unless, wait a second, you still have the suction boots down here since you dropped them, right? So maybe, are you supposed to like take the whole suction boot pair around the level? Because that would be interesting. I bet that's it. You have to take the suction boots around. And if that's the case, that's pretty clever. Alright, so I'm going to reduce that back to size, and I'm going to give that a 5. That's a really, really cool level. I think another thing I really liked about it was, I'm going to move this back. I like the fact that you did have an alternative at the end if you didn't want to do the suction boot thing. I still don't understand how this bonus is collected without dying, but I'm sure there's a way to do it. That's a really neat level. I liked that a lot. That was cool. Alright, enough gushing. Let's move on to Chip Away. Looks like we have another diagonal aesthetic level here. This is the name of a Pit of Wonder Tiles level, right? Alright, let's see what we have here. There's a transmogrifier thing. Okay, so this seems to be a similar concept to, what was that one called? The Electric Company? It was like from one of the first packs that we played. I think Josh made that. So I remember he commented on that one. Oh, right, I have to go here. This is an interesting constraint, having to do this, but I have to admit I feel like this was better done in the Electric Company because it was more condensed, whereas this is like really wide open. Okay, how are we going to do this? We have to go over here, don't we? Are we trying to push this out? I think we are. Let's go ahead and put it there. I don't see how you could push it through the bottom or anything, so... Okay, I don't want to go through... Oh, it's too late. Never mind. Okay, this is... I have to admit, this is kind of a little tedious, this whole area, but we'll make it work. Hopefully changing into Melinda was the correct choice there. Okay, so now I can go here. Now I go around. Okay. So what is this area? I take it this is what this is for, because that allows us to skate by. The question is, how do we get through there? Do we need hiking boots, or do we get skates and turn back into Chip? Okay, a bunch of chips just sitting around. I'm going to stay as Melinda for now because I'm noticing there's another corner here, and I'm guessing we need that ice block, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and push this up here. At least we have a way back. But now I need to be Chip, apparently. And I'm not sure what to make of this. Oh, here we go. There's a thing here. Okay. Oh, there's dynamite, huh? Okay. Interesting. So it seems like the path needs to be like a loop, I think. Well, except, wait a minute. How do we get back now? Because as soon as I push this up, it's going to be trapped, right? What? Unless I'm supposed to keep that... No, the other ice block was over there. What? I feel like I had no choice here. Oh, there's more. Is this important in any way? Maybe. Oh, maybe this was the way I would have then looped it back around. Okay, I'm trying to understand how this is supposed to function, because this feels a little weird. I think I've cooked the level. I'm pretty sure I have. I guess my question is there anything I can do with this other ice block? And maybe that was supposed to be it. Maybe I was supposed to carry that one down here, and then maybe this other one? I am so confused. I think I was a little too hasty with this section. I'm just curious to know how you can do this. Like, this seems... Okay, it almost has to be going down here. So what do you do with this other one? Because it starts here, right? Like, this is where it was. So maybe what you're supposed to do is... No, because I have to push it up, right? Unless there's a way I can hold this down. Which there might be, actually. Yeah, if I can hold it down there, then I can come back after pushing it up there. That's how you do it. Okay. Got it. That's kind of a trick, but I like that, though. That's interesting. Alright, so now that we kind of know what we're doing, I'll try to speed this up a little bit. My only complaint about this is I wish this wasn't as condensed as it is, or as open as it is. I wish it was a little more condensed. Whoops. Thanks for going inactive again, but I appreciate it happening at a time when nothing crazy was going on. That's always nice. Okay, so I think I got everything, didn't I? I think. I just need to get down there to get that block going. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get all these chips. I've noticed a pattern with a lot of these levels in that they have, like, open areas where you can just get chips or do something or explore. It's neat, but sometimes it can feel a little space-filling. It's kind of nice when you can explore and there's, like, actual gameplay. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this first. Now the question here is, after I do this... Oh, I need to beat Chip. Whoops, hang on. Let's take care of that real quick. There we go. After I do this, first of all, what am I trying to do with this? I'm trying to get it over there. But how do I get it over there? Oh, I had to go the... Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Got it. I think I see it. So I believe we had the right idea when we were trying to do this. What's down? Oh, that's just a dead end. Okay. Okay, so we do that. Then we do that. Oh. I think we do this. Sort of. This is interesting in the way it's set up. So now I'm forced to go up here and do this turnaround. But now I can go turn it back like that. And then cross over like this. And that should enable me to push it back up. That's a really cool puzzle. I do like that. Okay, let me get this up so I can turn back into Melinda. Okay. Question is, where are we dynamiting? I see a thing over there. Is it just this? Because that kind of makes the... No, wait a minute. I'm just looking around here and it's like... I see there is a an exit area that appears to require, unless I'm not mistaken here, or unless I am mistaken, it seems to require dynamite to get in there, and this is the only one. But I also need to be able to go in here. Yeah, I don't quite get that. Is there any other clue that we can glean from just window shopping this? The question is, if I'm going to use dynamite there, what was the point of bridging back? Because that seems a little extraneous. Yeah, I don't get it. And it'd be one thing if I could... Alright, I'm going to just put it here. I don't think this is a problem. But let's see. Okay, I'm hoping this is not a problem. Please tell me I can get something up here to help with this. What in the world? Is this where we were supposed to use it? I am really confused. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. We were supposed to use the dynamite. We were supposed to use the the ice block and turn it into a normal block so that we could bridge back. And this is not ice. Yeah. That was silly. And then I used the dynamite to get over there. So I take it you get even more dynamites at the end to help with that? That would make some amount of sense. I just don't see how you'd be able to solve the level otherwise. Yeah, because you can't use a block on that transmogrifier, but you can do other stuff. You can turn into Melinda there, but you can use the block on that other one later on. Okay, let's not accidentally go the wrong way again. Okay, I think that's all. Right? Yeah. Pretty sure. There's a lot of little tricks to this one. Okay, I didn't miss anything there. Oh, now I have to make the whole trip. I knew I shouldn't have checked there. Man. Also, I think the title of the level has kind of a dual meaning. It's like you're getting chips and stuff, but you're also chipping away at this wall whenever you blow it up, I guess. At least I'm guessing that's what it's referring to. Okay. We'll get that. We can't go there yet, but I need to use a normal block up here. Alright. Now I'm trying to remember. That's going to be this one, right? The one that we take all the way around. Pretty sure it is. Okay, let's change into chip. Let's go... I'll deal with those chips later. So we need to go up here. And then we'll do our little routine and slide it around. And this is what's going to require all this maneuvering here. I do like the way that this whole looping thing works. I think it's kind of neat. Some people may think it's tedious, but I kind of like it. Okay, so now I need to change it. Yeah, no wonder there's all this space here. Okay. So, now let's go push this up. Get Melinda. Alright. Now we can do this with... Oh, I need to be chipped to pack that down. Okay, I see you there, game. Oh, I need to be chip anyway to go through here, so I forgot about that. Okay, so obviously we need to use the dynamite to get to these other chips. So the issue I'm seeing here, potentially, is that I want to make sure we don't leave behind a whole bunch of fire that we can't pass through. That could potentially be a problem. But I believe if we put it here, it'll be fine. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. Alright. That's all the chips. Now what do we do? I don't understand. There's only one dynamite, right? Like, I didn't miss anything dynamite-wise. What are we missing here? Don't tell me there's a dynamite under a block. Just some random block somewhere. I'm going to look at the editor. Because if there's one complaint I have about this, it's that the level is a bit long. And good night, look at how big this is. Okay, I'm not seeing anything here. I don't see any dynamites under blocks or anything strange like that. So how do you even get out? It's like you have to blast through. What? I feel like we figured out most of the level except for that. Like, and that's kind of it. What are we missing here? Oh, there's a bunch of dynamites here. I didn't even notice that. So I really needed to come back, blow this up, blow that up, blow this up, get 3 dynamites, and then we would go on our big blowing spree over here, and then use 2 dynamites there. Okay, that's how you do it. I'm not going to solve the level, because we know how to do it. But that was pretty neat. I'll give it a 3. I think I would have liked it more if it wasn't quite so long, but it had some neat stuff in it. I did like that. Alright, dig. Dig, dig, dig. I take it this is just a hooky thing. Alright, there we go. Let's continue digging. Oh, that's interesting. Whoops, hang on. There we go. I made a comment on YouTube yesterday. I may not want to actually step on things when pushing blocks, because that could be dangerous. I'm wondering if there's any green bombs here. That's kind of what's making me nervous, because I see a toggle button, and I've seen green chips, so I'm wondering if... Yep, there we go. I know that this is probably really easy in terms of the space that this is taking up, but I'm struggling with trying to get this. Okay, come on. Nope. 4 left. Oh, I need to change it back. Ooh, there's a no! That was what I was afraid of. I was afraid that I was going to accidentally hit one of those. Okay, I feel like we need to be a little bit more methodical about this. And I think we can if we block slap. So if we just do that, we should be fine. Yeah, if we do it this way, this is way easier. Oh, that's right, we can't hook and then also bring it out. Okay, unfortunately the button is covered right now, but we can easily remedy that. Hopefully I don't need that again, but... Oh, here's another button. That's helpful. Thank you for including that. Oops. That was probably not the smartest approach. There we go. Okay. That was cool as an idea, but it kind of got trivialized by the block slapping a little bit. I think I'm going to give that one a 1. I think you could do a lot with that concept. But neat start, though. Alright, rooms of 25. I feel like there's a level called that in CC1 somewhere. Whoa, 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 easy there, Ghost. Okay. This kind of reminds me of that one level that had the, I don't want to say it was like alphabet soup, but it had like that kind of structure. And I forget what it was called now. Okay, I take it that's what that's for. There's a... Huh. So these are all just used here. I'm nervous about cloning too many of these because I fear that if I do, I'm going to be in trouble here, but I don't think that's the case because I can just push this. Also, we don't have a lot of time. Alright, so we got that. That's good. Okay, so now this allows us to get a blue key. There's also a teleport somewhere in the level. Is it over here? Oh, here we go. There you are. I don't want to go down that slide until we're ready. There we go. Okay, I would have put the socket like before the slide just so you can go down there without actually getting everything, but that's alright. I'll give it a 1. Alright, sodium light baby. I don't know any babies that are made out of sodium light. Alright, oh, so I have to use the recessed walls. That's interesting. Oh, but down there I can actually go around. Huh. So I'm going to have to be really careful here. I'm nervous, I have to admit. This is interesting because if this were CC1, this would be a lot harder. Or, sorry, if this were CC1, it would be a lot easier. Since you could override the force floors. But here, you can't. Which definitely adds a little bit of a twist to this. I did not mean to do that, but actually I think that's correct. Also, there's not much of a time limit on this. It looks like this is just the same thing over and over again. Just continue going up the stuff here and then coming back around. Yeah, it looks like this is all this is. It kind of reminds me a little bit, weirdly enough, of Apartments from CC1, since you could kind of deduce the pattern of that one, and then once you got it, it was kind of like a matter of just repeating the layout over and over again. I just have to make sure that we're in position for the exit, which I don't think is going to be a problem. So I think I would like this a little better if it was A, smaller, and B, it had a little more going on than the same pattern repeated. I think that's my main issue with this. I feel like there's a genuinely interesting concept here, especially for CC2. But, wait, are you serious? No, that's... Oh, that's not cool. At least put the exit here in the corner or something instead of doing that. I know that that's my fault, technically, but... okay. I guess we'll have to go down here and then come back up, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's actually just do this, because I think this was what was serving us pretty well before. Let's go here, and then we'll come back around. Yep, so this is basically all it is. I think, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Well, that's going to mess with things. I'm tempted to start the level over, honestly, but I know that that's probably not a great idea, because I don't really know for certain that I've cooked it. Okay, I think I can salvage it. Actually, this might be better, because I think I could just continue going straight left instead of doing these weird loops. So actually that ended up being a blessing in disguise. So I wanted to talk about something that it actually has something to do with this channel, and where I'm kind of hoping to take YouTube one day. But I'm honestly thinking about hanging up my hat when it comes to doing Let's Plays. And that's not because I don't like Let's Playing. It's because I'm thinking of doing something a little different. And that is, I'm thinking of starting another channel on YouTube dedicated to board game reviews. A lot of you know that I like board games a lot, and I've been wanting to get into the world of board game media for a while now. I haven't exactly landed on what I want to do in that arena, but I know that I want to do something in it, and now I'm really confused as to where we need to go. Do I need to cross back over here? I think this will work. I can just do this, right? Problem is that that doesn't take us all the way up there. Ah, that's frustrating. Why does that have to be like that? That's kind of annoying. Can I use that area up there in any way? Oh, now I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. That's really frustrating. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. Let's just try doing this. Will this work? Actually, I think it will. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting into that world of board game media, and if I do that, it's going to be a pretty big step, because it's going to be a lot different than Let's Playing. It's going to be, you know, I would have to invest in actual camera equipment, you know, because I'm going to be doing things on camera. Like, I'm not going to be just recording a screen and then my voice. And I don't really know. Like, I'm weighing the pros and cons of it, but part of the reason why I want to do is I feel like I'm in a place in my life now where taking on something like that is probably a little more feasible. It's not going to be a big commitment, at least right off the bat, but I at least have, you know, a respectable collection of board games that I can show on camera. You know, I could do some reviews, and then maybe if that review ball gets rolling, then I can actually get copies of things to review from publishers and stuff. I mean, that's way ahead in the future. That's not like anytime soon. But it's not that I'm trying to just get free stuff, by the way. I want to make sure that's clear. I just think it would be kind of fun to try that. Is there a way I can come back around to these? I think this is kind of the similar dilemma we were having earlier. Sort of. Let me try going up here. I think if we do this, we should be fine, right? But anyway, all this to say, if I do choose to do this, that probably means I'm going to be letting go of this channel. And I'm sad to say that, because I do like doing things on this channel. And I might still do some stuff, like whenever a new Nancy Drew game comes out. In fact, there's going to be one coming out here in December, so I'm definitely going to be doing that day one. I'm going to give that a 2. Like, there's some interesting stuff there. And I do like the way it forces you to think about the path you're taking, but I think you could have done that without it being as big as it is. That's the main issue I have with it. It feels like the designer of the level was trying to fill up space in the 32 by 32 arena, which I'm assuming is the size. And as a result of that, the level feels a little more tedious than it really ought to be. So, anyway, slippery slope. Oh, this is kind of like that Tyler level. So I can't actually get out of there. Okay, I can do this though. Now, how do I get into some of these areas here? Why is that not, like, changing? That's really weird. Why? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Did that just... Oh. Why is that connected? There must be some kind of hidden wire tunnel under that block. There almost has to be. Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I need to cross back again. Now, hang on. How am I supposed to get around? Okay, that's weird. So it's either on or off in that regard. Like, I can't change that, it feels like. That's odd. How do you do anything with this, then? Because in order to even activate this... Oh, wait, no, I can slip through. My bad. I can do that. And then do that. Okay, that's kind of neat. I like the idea. I mean, obviously, I feel like, what was that, Autopilot does it better with the red teleports. But as a small-scale implementation of it, it has some interesting merits. I think my main issue with it is that the railroad switching is hidden. Like, I think maybe a clear block there would have been nice for that. I'll give it a 2. It's not a level I'm like super jazzed to see in the final set, but it's really neat. Alright, what's wrong with this puzzle? Okay, we know this one. This is from other 100 tiles. 4 Sokobans are possible without the hook. 5 require it. Pick your challenges wise. Oh. Okay, I see what he's doing here. So, for those who didn't see this level in my Let's Play of the other 100 tiles, the concept of this level in CC1, where it was originally created, involved this challenge where you had to figure out what Sokobans were possible, which was interesting. But here, it seems like it's been taken further. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. What? I think that's fine. But it seems like in this version of the level, you actually have the other 5 Sokobans completely accessible to you after, I'm assuming after you get the chips, maybe? And then you can get the hook and then get bonuses, which is pretty cool. Okay, I'm dealing with an issue here. This seems a little awkward. How do you get... How do you get that around? Do you just have to do this? I think that's how you have to do it. And then I do that. I think this one was the one that was really tough. Yeah, you do that. Okay, there we go. That's a really neat Sokoban. I like that one. I also like the fact that some of these use thin walls. The other thing that's neat about this in CC2, okay, I remember this was solvable as well. The other thing that's neat about this being in CC2 is the fact that, okay, I can go ahead and put that in, that you can have a larger viewing window, which really helps a lot. Okay, how do we start this? I think this should be okay. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can just go ahead and push that up. And the other ones don't really require anything being up here, right? I think that's the case. Let's go ahead and do this. This one is more long than I think it is difficult, but it actually doesn't take that long. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to get stuff here, too. So really, that button needs to be the final one, doesn't it? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I hope I haven't cooked it. I don't think I have, but I want to make sure. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, now I've cooked it. Yeah, I didn't actually think this through. So how would you do this? Because I would need enough space. Okay, so I have to make sure I do this bottom part first, because the top part actually can be done later. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do this again. This actually isn't so bad, you just have to do some shuffling around a bit. So let's go ahead and put you down there. And I need to make sure that you can both come up here. I think that's the crux of it. You need to make sure that both of these are up in this area. And then you can push each one to the left, and then you can do everything. That's honestly my favorite type of Sokoban, where there's like a point where you have to get like an intermediary state to get to the final state, which is a neat thing to implement well. Okay, so let's try this again. I don't want to do the top part first. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And I think this should be fine, because at this point, I can just come back around through the left side. That was what I did wrong earlier, was I did the top part first. There we go. So now I can just freely go to the left, the top parts there, and fill those up. Actually, that's not going to save time. Never mind. Why did I do that? Trying to be all fancy here. Alright, I'm not going to push that yet, so I need to pass through that. Now we can push it. Okay. So now we go down here. Oh, there's a teleport. Okay, I don't believe this one is possible. Pretty sure this is unsolvable, actually. Although, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because I would need to get one here and one here, which I don't think you can do. Pretty sure you can't do that. This one... Was this one solvable? I don't think it is. I could be wrong, but... Wait, no, maybe it is. Hang on. Actually, I think it is, because I can get this down there. Yeah, it's possible. I just need to be very careful with how we do this. Do that, that, and then we can just loop around. That one's pretty easy, actually. Alright. I'm really curious to tackle the 5 bonus Sokobans. My only worry about those is that once I commit to one, I have to stay in that room and get out, which is kind of a little nerve-wracking. Alright, I'm pretty sure this one was one of the impossible ones. Because of this situation here. Because if I put a block there... Actually, I can't even put a block there, because I'll come through. I can put this one there, but then that precludes that from being held down, so that's impossible. This one, I think, is the last possible one. I'll check the other ones down here. It's either this one or this one. I'm trying to remember... Oh, whoops. Okay, well, if we're going to solve this, we better... we better study it just to be sure, right? I see... I think, though, the main issue with this one is that there's no way to get out after you solve it. That's the main problem with it. So that one would have to be a hook one, and now I'm kind of, if I'm going to solve it on this attempt, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm pretty sure this was one of the possible ones. Because this one right here, this is almost certainly going to have to go down to the bottom here. And then everything else... Let me make sure I'm reading this correctly. The main issue I'm seeing with this one is the loop that is required to fill either this or this. It's mainly this, either this block here or this block here. Or sorry, this one. This one is actually the one that's making things interesting. So, I hope we haven't ruined it by now. I don't think we have. In fact, I'm pretty sure we haven't. Let's go ahead and do this. Because I can just do a little turnstile sort of thing. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. We might have an issue here. We might have an issue here. How am I supposed to get this block out toward there without completely ruining everything. Yeah, this is a little weird. The thing is, if I push that up, I'm also screwing the level too. I feel like I've already cooked this, and I'm almost certain this is a possible one. Hang on. Did I already mess this up? Because I feel like I've deadlocked this. There's not a way for me to push this up and get it out without any problems. So there's that. If I try to queer room, I feel like that's opening up even more cans of worms, because if I push this down, I think my main issue here was that I used this too quickly. I think that was the issue. So I'm going to restart, and I'm actually going to start with this one. So this one here I believe is impossible due to the, what you call it, the, this being this here. This one I don't think you can hold down. There's a dependency issue with that. Alright, so this, I'm pretty sure that's the correct first move. But I think what we missed before was we need to push that. I think that was what we missed, because that enables us to get this, and now we can push you down there. Now the question here, though, is how are we going to get this one to where it needs to be? Because that seems... Alright, let's push this one up. I think this is fine. I don't see any issues with that. That should be okay. But the question is, how do I get something there? Is it just a matter of doing this? I think it is. Of course, if I do this, now we have a new problem with getting stuff down there to this guy. Although, no, that's not an issue. I can just do it like this. That's a really cool puzzle. I like that one a lot. That's the way that works out is pretty nifty. Alright, so let's do the other three. These shouldn't be too bad, especially now that we've done them a few times. Alright, how do we start this one? Now I'm trying to even remember that. There we go. Alright, so as long as I can just get this to loop around here, we should be A-okay. I haven't said that in a long time. A-okay. That's a fun phrase. Okay. So let's see. See if I can remember how to do this. Actually, you know what? I could make this even easier by just pushing this up over here. That'll be way less of a hassle than the way we were doing it before. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be easier. Okay, so now we can just do all the other ones here. Yeah, I'm really curious to try out the non-solvable or non-legal Sokobans with the hook, because that should be really interesting. I'm curious to know how that works out. I'm also curious to know if there are any changes that had to be made to those, because I'm thinking no. I don't think you, if I remember them correctly, I don't think you really need to change them. Alright, there we go. Get the bonus, Go in here. Skip that one. Alright, do this one. Do-do-do-do-do. There we are. And that enables us to escape. And now we got all the chips. So now we can go in and get the hook and then try these other ones. I'm kind of nervous about that. Okay, so this is the middle one. So why don't we start with this one? So I'll put you there. Let's just get these out here, and then we'll figure it out. Wait a minute. These are not unsolvable without the hook, right? I feel like I didn't even exploit the hook there. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna look in the editor for a minute. I feel like we could have solved that without the hook. So I go here, right? Oh, no. You can't do it because, yeah, we did pull a block out here. So, yeah, the fact that that's there makes this, yeah, you can't solve it without the hook. Okay. I thought I busted it, but I'm glad that was not correct. So for this one, okay, this one I'm really curious about. Do I have to solve it by doing something like this? Hang on, let's put that down for now. This little bit here seems a little tricky, but I think we can do it. There we go. I really like these hook Sokobans here. Oops, let's do that. And let's not pull you out. There we are. Alright, so we have 3 more to go. Starting with this one, apparently. Alright, so this is going to be another interesting one because of how this involves that. So, yeah, how are we going to do that? That's a question. I feel like you almost need to just come in here and then just push left and then pull these, but you need to get in here in the first place. Which I wonder if you can do that. Oh, I have an idea. Yeah, hang on a sec. Let me try something. Like that. Will that work? There we go. There we are. Okay. Got that one done. Alright, now the bottom, we have this thing here. Now this is going to be an interesting one. I'm curious to know how you do this. Maybe it's a lot less difficult than I'm thinking. But yeah, I think you have to do something like that. There we go. So now how do we do this? There we go. That's cool. I like the way that one works. Alright, so that leaves the one in the middle left here, right? Yes, we have this one. So this one shouldn't be too hard. I don't think. Because it's mostly a matter of just pulling the blocks out. Let's do that. Wait a minute. Maybe you have to pull this one. Let's try that, actually. Why can't I get this? Okay, there. That's what I was trying to do. And then we do this. There we go. Alright, that is everything. Nice! You know what? I'm going to give that a 5. And the reason why I'm giving this a 5 is because of the way the hook Sokobans were implemented. If it wasn't in there, I would probably not give this nearly as high a rating. But I would still give it a pretty decent rating because I still love this concept. I think the concept is still A+. I really like the way the Sokobans had variety and how the different unsolvable ones are different for different reasons. Or unsolvable for different reasons. I just love the way this worked. I think it's really cool. Alright, so moving on to 4 corners. Oh, this is that other Andrew Menzies level. Yeah, this is from Pit of 100 Tiles, right? Yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, that part's a little annoying. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Arctic Flow. Except it's a bug instead of paramecium. Alright, tell you what, we're going to do something fun here. There we go. That works a little better. Alright, so what do we have? Oh, we have this. I forgot about this. But, you know what? We now have boot dropping on our side, which means that we can just go to town on these guys. There we go. How do you like that? Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, just make sure that he goes in the water. Alright, once we get past this part, I think the rest of it will be pretty simple. I remember this being pretty early in Pit of 100 Tiles, which kind of surprised me, because it definitely involves the bugs, which I feel like that's a little tricky. Like, Arctic Flow was pretty intimidating to me as a kid. And Pit of 100 Tiles is not really a hard set, so... Alright, so we'll do that. Climb in there. And we will go back. Alright. So this one is the door maze. So let's check this out. Go get that key. Go through here, and this gives us a yellow. I really like mazes like this. I feel like they're kind of underrated. Especially since more of the path opens up to you. I think that's a neat concept. I guess you could get that chip without the green key, but why would you want to, right? Then we have an icy thing. Icy things are cool. Quite literally cool. Oh yeah, this is the one where you have to direct the gliders into that button. Guess we could do that to start. And then we can go in here. I saw it toggle once, but yeah, that's definitely not permanent. There we go. And now we have only one chip and one area left to go. Which is not there. Oh no! I can't get through now because of the... I don't have the fire boots. Man. That's really sad. I really need to keep track of where I'm going. So, you know, remember, what was it? I think it was like 5 videos ago or so, maybe 4. I told you guys about that game called Math Ace, the one that had all the, like, the computer lab videos where you'd learn things and all that. There's this one video in there that I'll always remember that featured these kids, and the whole principle of it was you need to measure things in real life, and measuring things is like a skill you'll use in real life. And so they showed these kids on a playground, and they were like building the playground. Like, that's not a thing you see anymore, kids building playgrounds, which maybe you never saw that. I don't know, maybe that was just, you know, a thing that they did for this skit in the video. But one of them was all like, oh, we need to put like a little ledge here, and then this one girl was like, don't you think we should measure it first? Someone might hit their head. And then this little boy who was like being really obnoxious was like, nah, people can just watch where they're going. And so then they start, you know, playing with the area, you know, and everything, like fast forward through time after they built it. And then the little girl who was so adamant about measuring it was like, you know, hitting her head on it. And, you know, she was like, ow! I told you should have measured it! And I just love the acting is so bad that the way she said it always cracked me up. I don't know why. It was just such a, like, you could tell that everything was done on a low budget, and it kind of added to the charm a little bit. Is that weird that I'm like, I sound like I'm making fun of this, and I guess to a certain degree I am, but that's kind of what made it fun, was that, you know, it felt like a project that was made with very low budget, you know, designed by some guy in his garage, you know, the actual game part of it. I don't know, I like things like that. Maybe they're not for everybody, but I actually really like stuff like that. Oh, that's right, we can go here. Yeah, they had all these skits with kids, and they were really, really cute, too. Like, I remember there was this one, oh, what was it? This one where there was a bunch of kids. I guess they were like, maybe these ones were like teenagers or so, and they were like, hey, we're going to bake some brownies and we're going to sell them. So, you know, we need to calculate the unit cost of, you know, all these things, and, you know, then we're going to have to, you know, upsell them and upcharge them for this amount so that we can make money off of them. And so they were like doing all these fractions and stuff, and I'm like, aw, that's adorable. You know, I don't know, it was just so cool. I'm sorry if it sounds weird that I liked that as a kid growing up, but there's just some nostalgia with it, I guess. I'm sure it would sound really weird if an adult found this and was like talking about it as if he had no history with it, but there's just something fun about that whole game as a kid. But the ones that were really memorable, the videos that were really memorable were the ones I was talking about on that other video where there's the robot and the virus that they tried to animate with like super low budget animation. That was super adorable. I really liked those a lot. I'm gonna give that one a 2. Alright. Solar Flare. Ooh, man, this is... okay. I see what's going on here. We're gonna have to get an ice block all the way in there. Now, is this symmetrical? It doesn't look like it's symmetrical. Okay, so let's sit down and figure this out. Let's see what we got here. So, I can't come in from that side, nor from that side. I think it's going to have to be here? Yeah, it's going to have to be here. The question is, which direction do I come from? I don't see it. Because I can't... can I? How many blocks do I have, first of all? I get flippers, too, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Anyway, all that to say, to finish up my thing about Math Ace, I can't wait to have kids of my own one day and show them this. Of course, they're probably going to have, like, super amazing apps and everything by that point that teach kids math, and all this is going to be super antiquated because it was the 90s and whatnot, but, man, I can't wait to have kids of my own one day. It'll be fun. I know, you know, kids are a lot of work, but, I don't know, I'm just looking forward to it. I think it'll be great. So I have to come from up here. What do you do to get stuff over here? This is the one that really is getting me here. Because if I can get this... Okay. I need to plot a path here. Oh, wait. Here it is. Is this it? No, I can't get in through there either. How do I get blocks in here? This is so weird. Okay, I can come in through here. But that doesn't... Does that do anything? I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's it. Is that it? 1, 2, let me just count again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, we measured it! Get it? Okay, maybe that's a terrible joke. Oh, I forgot about that. We're gonna have to get... Ooh. We're gonna have to get ice blocks through... I mean, I guess we have to anyway, right? So that's not really a big deal. Okay, so... The way this is laid out is really cool. I like the way this is laid out. I'm a little worried that this is going to be a lot of grunt work, but hopefully not. Because it seems like this is all the level is. I don't think there's anything more going on here. And I keep forgetting I can just walk on water. And push these through there. Okay, let's start going through this area here. Okay, and then we can get this block. Actually, you know what? We can push this through directly. I forgot about that. It's only the ice blocks that we actually need to guide through the whole maze. That's a neat little concept. I like the way that works. I wonder if you can bust the level with that. That would be interesting if you could do that. I don't think you can. Just based on the layout here. And this one I do need to come in and go through all the way with here. Whoa, I almost went right into the fire. That would have been unfortunate. Okay. The way this forces you to use the entire layout is kind of cool. I wish there were more shortcuts you could take to get in there. That would be nice. There we go. Okay, let's go over here, do this one. Can I get anything in here through the... No, I can't. I don't think I can, at least. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to go the long route. Man, that's a bummer. At least I can just start with this. That's nice. Okay, so now... Yeah, it is a little long. I think that's my main issue with this, but I do like the puzzle in it a lot. Unfortunately, I can't think of a way to make this shorter, which is kind of the issue. I think I'm going to give this one a 3. It's a really cool level. I like the aesthetic of it. It's very stark and interesting. Alright, so let's do that. I hope we have enough time. I just wish there were more shortcuts you could take with the normal blocks. And maybe there are and I'm just missing them. But I really don't want to waste any time here. There we go. Get another ice block through. I guess I can start going this way now. Probably going to be a little easier anyway, right? Yeah, did I mention when we were talking about Math Ace last time, I think there was another game called Word City in it, and I don't think... Yeah, there weren't any videos to watch in that one. I guess whoever developed it, I think it was the same person who did it, but they didn't do all the video stuff that they did for Math Ace. And it wasn't like a virus that was the big threat in that one. It was like this giant snorkel thing. Like, I know it sounds really funny just saying it like that, but it looked really silly. Like, it wasn't like an actual snorkel. It was like a purple monster that looked like a giant tube, and it like sucked things up from the city or something. I don't remember it entirely because I didn't play it as much as Math Ace. Math Ace, I guess I was more of a math person than a word person growing up. I'm so thankful I can actually go through here. But yeah, Word City was decent. It's just, I loved watching all the videos in Math Ace and seeing all the horrible bad acting. I guess there's something unusually fun about that. I guess along those lines, like as an adult, I've enjoyed watching like terrible movies that are poorly acted and on a really low budget. Of course, the textbook example that everyone loves to point when it comes to that is The Room by Tommy Wiseau, which is like the movie that gets always brought out when it comes to horrible movies. And deservedly so, I might add, Oh wait, I could just go through here. There we go. Oh. I can't go around there. Huh. What do we do about that, guys? Hang on. That's a bit of a problem. The same thing is going to happen with the ice block too, right? How do we get in there? Oh wait, I have flipper. Wow. Okay, I have flippers, but that doesn't solve the ice block issue. Because I'm going to have to come around here with the ice block, right? I'm not crazy, am I? Is there a pair of hiking boots anywhere in the level? Anywhere? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We just did all that work. Is there another way to get this in here? Huh. I don't see it, if there is. Did we just do a whole bunch of work for nothing? I really hope we didn't. Oh, you know what we could do? We could just wait to push this in. Of course. We could do that. Okay. Crisis averted. Whew. Okay. Let's go and do this before we push that in. That's kind of clever. I like that little twist there. It's not too mean, but it definitely keeps you on your toes, which I like. Yeah, I think my only complaint with this, the main complaint that drags this down, and it drags it down enough for me, is the length. The length is definitely a problem. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now we can just go straight down. There we go. Aren't you gonna... Oh, I have to go this way. That's right, you're a red teeth. There we go. Alright, so that is Solar Flare. I'll give that a 3. Alright, let's move on to backwards logic. Oh. So this is going to be one of those levels, huh? So I have to do that one before that one. That one before that one. That one before that one. Oh no, I'm going to have to memorize all this. Are you kidding? So 1, 4. Let's just number these. 8, 1, 4. Or no. 8, 1, 7. And then this is, so 4, 8, 1, 7. 4, 8, 1, 7. Now I forgot the rest of it. Oh no. Okay, I think that's fine. 6. Is it this one? No! Okay. Let's try it again. 4, 8, 1, 7 is over here. And then 6. So we got the first 5. Is it 2? 2. No. Okay. This is annoying. I know there's probably better ways to do this. 8, 1, 7, 6. Let's try 10. That's definitely not it. So 10 is after 2, though. We know that. So it's one of the ones on the left side, apparently. 4, 8, 1, 7, 6. So not here. 3? No. So 3 comes before 5, and then 2 before 10. Okay. 8. Oh wait, we can see where they all go. I'm dumb. This is not a memory thing. I thought this was going to be a memory puzzle. Oh man, okay. So it's going to be this one over here then. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so then it's this one. Then it's going to be 2, and then 10, and then 5, I believe. Yep. Oh no, it's not 5. It's that's right, it's 3. I forgot about that. Okay. One, 7, 6, 5, 3. I feel like I messed up already. No, I didn't. It's this one. 2. No, I did. Ah! 4, 8, 1, 7, 6, 5, 9. Did I miss that last time? I feel like I did. I think... No! Why did this one clone? I thought I mapped that out correctly. I must have missed it. I need to have some more coffee is what I need. Okay. So... Oh! I misread it. I thought it was this cloner, but it's actually this one. Okay. So now I get this one. Now I get this one. And then I get this one. Okay. That was a cool concept. I feel... I don't know if it would have been better if it was a memory puzzle. I don't know. I'm torn on this one. It's not going to get a high rating. I'm going to give it a 1. I feel like the idea is kind of neat. It actually kind of reminded me, I'll tell you what it reminded me of. It reminded me of Spaghetti Code from Josh L5, which is a weird comparison to make, but it had like a similarly ordered thing where you had to like kind of work from logic in some ways, in terms of what order you had to go in, but you actually had to kind of blindly do it there. I appreciate the fact that it isn't blind here, but it really just comes down to memorizing, and, well, not memorizing, but just looking at where the wires go, which is okay, I guess, but it's really not all that much of a challenge. It was just a challenge because I was misreading it all the time. Okay, Pipe Maze. So this is another Andrew Menzies level from Pit of Wonder Tiles. Let's see if I can remember this one. Yeah, let's go here. And I'll put that there. Actually, no, I want to put this here. I like the way these thin walls are all over like that. That's kind of cool. Okay. I take it I'm supposed to do this. Yeah. This is one of those levels I was so sad did not make the cut for CCLP4. So I honestly think this is a cool one. Okay. Oh, I like how there's like all this sludge here. That's kind of neat. Okay, I don't want to go there. Just go through that and get all the chips. Okay, I can't do anything there yet, so let's go back. What's up here? Oh, it's this. Okay. That works out. So I actually need the red key to push that, right? Yeah. So that means I have to go down here next. Okay. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. Great. Do I have to... Is there a block that I need to... Oh, it's for that. I see. Okay. I was really confused there. So I actually have to get both blocks out. I gotcha. I was like, there better not be a water tile there. I couldn't remember that. And I'm like, I don't think Andrew would do that, but I just wanted to be safe. Now does this go... Okay, it wraps around. Good. At least you can see that. I appreciate that. So now I need to push this around and do that. There we go. Nice chip collection there. Okay, so now we get to this part. I see there's a red key there. I don't think I want to go up there yet, because that leads back, so... Let's go down here for now. It looks like we're going to have to blow up some bombs. I like the fact that you can see all this. That's nice. Get all these. I don't know if there were any changes made to this. Other than, like, the aesthetic ones and the bombs on force floors and stuff like that. Which I appreciate they're on force floors. That's kind of neat. Okay, so now it's just a matter of getting this one. Why is that block there? I think that's for the water tile. So we're going to have to loop around with that block. Yeah. Okay, do that, and then go up. Cool. Alright, so now we're back. And I believe that should enable us to go all the way over here. Get this chip, which now enables us to escape. And is this where all the others are? Yes. I just love the way this feels. Like, there's this constant sense of progression that you're feeling when you're going through this, which is really cool. Oh, I have to approach it from there. Okay. Wasn't sure. There we go. Alright, so that is Pipe Maze. I'm going to give that a 5. That is still one of my favorites. I think it's vastly underrated. It should have been in CCLP4, and it was robbed. But we'll give it a 5, see if we can help it get some traction here. The floodgates open. Oh, I see. So we need to use our flipper powers here. Now, is there a way we can knock out 2 of these at once? I think there is. If we do this. In fact, we can knock out more than 2 at once this way. There we go. Alright, so hopefully... Oh, wait a minute. We didn't get this one. Okay, that's going to need to be the last one then. Oh, but then we also have this. Unless we push it in. That's one option. I forgot we have that as an option. Let's put this up here. Because these are fairly low risk ones. Thank goodness. Okay, so it's just these 4 now. So that's not a problem. What is a problem is the ones in the middle, which we can manage. Alright, so if I push it in, I think this will help. And then I just need to make sure that I catch it, like, on... Oh, wait, no. There we go. Whew! I almost made it go the wrong way. Alright, let's do that next, and that should be it. There we go. That was easy. That's a cool concept. I do feel like it falls into that category of, let's just do the same thing 4 times. But I do like the fact that the space is relatively open, which I think helps with stuff like that. I'll give it a 2. It wasn't my favorite, but it does offer a nice little introductory glimpse at fireballs and destroying ice blocks like that. Ooh, Chip Test 01. We've been waiting for this one, haven't we? I like this aesthetic. I'm just going to say right now, I really like this aesthetic. Let's do that. Oh no, that points down. Okay, hang on, let's not do that, apparently. Oh, but now I can't... Ooh, this is tricky. Which way do we go with this? Oh wait, no, we did have it right. Or maybe not. I think we need to slap that. Then do we get this? That can't be right. I don't see really a good way to do it, though. The problem is that I need to actually get the red key first before doing anything else, and maybe the key to that is going over here. I will get a bowling ball after the blue one, so that does help. Yeah. The key thieves are definitely an interesting element here. But, I think... No, not you. This is the one we need to destroy next. And I need to get this before the other one. That's a cool little puzzle. I like that. I'll give that one, I'll give that a 4. That's a really neat introductory level, and I like the way it works. It's a neat puzzle. It uses space in a neat way. I like the aesthetics of it. It's cool. I like it. Alright, removed feature. Type the password, then flip this switch. Password. Oh, this must be it. There's a T or an I. That's either a P or a... depending if it's upper or lowercase, an E maybe. That looks like an R. And an H? Oh wait, here, I can see it better. HBPT. Okay. So type the password, then flip the switch. Alright. HBPT. Enter. Yay! Alright, we got it. That was honestly really easy. I'm gonna give that one a 1. There wasn't a whole lot going on there. It reminded me a lot of Trial and Error from the original CC2. And that at least had the whole Fibonacci sequence puzzle going on. So yeah, this one was okay, but I think I liked that even better. Alright, we're slipping and sliding on the ice. Oh, there's multiple characters here. Okay, well, this is about to be a thing here. That is kind of fun. I do like that. Okay, let's go here, go there, up there. I really want to read the hints. There we go. Okay. Let's try to get to the hint. Which, I don't know, we can't get to it. Oh. Okay, let's go to another character here. Melinda, I've fallen and I can't get up. Okay, that sounds problematic. I'm a little worried here. Apparently it's all we can do. Help? Did I miss something? Are there alternate things to do here that I'm just not seeing, or... Can't do anything with you. And I can't do anything with you. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue. So maybe I need to go here. So this one is where the other chips are. So apparently I don't want to go into where the hints are. That's what I'm getting out of this. Okay. I hope this is the right choice. I'm so lost. How do we get out? What are we doing? What is life? Okay. So I need to sidestep off all of these. That's pretty intense. Okay, if we need to play this again, I'm definitely doing this first. That's a little mean, the blind one there. Oof, man, this is nerve-wracking as all get out. Okay. Oof. Oh boy. Go down here. There we go. That was pretty crazy, I have to admit. Okay, so at this point I am stuck here until somebody gets all the chips. What do I do here? This is what's really weird. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with that chip. Oh, whoops. This is really strange. So you can't do anything now. Why did you move right when I went left? Don't tell me I'm supposed to partial post that. No, hang on. No, I can't partial post that. Oh, that's so strange. What do you do here? How... If there was like a fourth character, that would make sense, but there's not a fourth character. What? So once I go in here, I'm locked into this. If I go into here, I'm locked into that. Oh, I can send you up there and you there. Okay, that makes way more sense. Okay, let's do this first. I want to get this done. Watch, and now I'm going to ruin it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, we got it. Okay, so now we can focus on these things. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one, because I don't want to accidentally mess up here as well. Okay, good. That, I think, is... yeah, that's incorrect. This is correct. That's correct. Okay. Now, how do you get out? I'm trying to remember the path away from this. Come on. No! That's what I was afraid of. I would like this more if it didn't have all this intense timing. I think that's my main issue with this, is that there's all this weird timing. Like, was all this really necessary? Okay. Let's have you go in here next. I'm gonna just make sure this is done, because this is a weird section. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so where do you... how do you get out? Evidently not there. Oh, back there, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll just let you slide around for now. Let's go, not you, you. So what is the helmet all about? Somebody's gonna have to get that. Is it this chip? Because this chip's gonna be exiting through there. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, so now we have only one left. Where's the one? Oh no, please tell me we didn't miss it. Oh, here it is. Good. Now how do we get back? It's there. Okay. There we go. Okay. So it seems like everybody's going to get a helmet. Right? I'm glad we get a helmet for this part, because if this involved pushing this thing through without one at the very end of the level, that would have been really nasty. Like, really nasty. Maybe not super nasty, but enough to be an issue. Alright, I'm going to wait to do that, because I think I have to. Alright, so this requires... Okay, one of those is going to need to go there. One of them's going to need to go there. You need to get out of here, too. Okay, so you're the one who's doing this part. And you're going to get 2 ice blocks. So let's start with you. I like at the very end of the level, you stop slipping and sliding. You actually skate, which is cool. But thank you, whoever designed this, for putting a helmet at the end, because that's nice. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so that should enable us to get over here. And I think Melinda should be able to use just this one, right? I don't think we actually need anything else. Oh man, I'm so glad we have this helmet. That is so nice. Okay. Okay, so that should be it, right? Yep, there we go. There's a lot that I liked about that, and a lot that was kind of annoying. I'm going to give it a 2. Alright, rail trapped. Oh, I see. So I'm going to have to get the railroad sign and then drop it for Melinda to get the dynamite, I'm assuming. Wait a minute, what's the dynamite even for? Okay, let's figure this out. So you're trapped, so let's just put that there. Let's get anything we can get with the green keys. I think it's just the same item swapping. And I'm now seeing that we have a pretty strict time limit on this one. Now the question here is, how do I get in? Oh, that's right, I have the railroad sign now. Oh, I see. Okay. I think I see how this would work. That's kind of neat. I like the way... I'm not a fan of the, this part of it, with all the item swapping. That part kind of seems a little extraneous. But this other part here seems pretty interesting. Oh, I have to be traveling in that direction for that to work. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because you have to do this little shuffle dance thing, and it's kind of interesting, and I'm assuming that that's where the dynamite comes in. You have to blow up some of the railroad. Alright, so if I go here, drop it there, so you can now get it, and then put that down. And now where am I going to put the dynamite such that it's not going to hurt anybody? That's the question. I guess here, except now I'm out of time. But yeah, I think that would work. I could just put the dynamite there, and we should be fine. So all in all, I think I'm going to give this one a 2. I like the idea. I think it could have done without this. But this part, I will say, the thing that does work about this is that it does force you to optimize it somewhat. Okay, so you go there, you go there. There we go. Alright, so that is it for the Interstellar pack. Next time, we are going to take on, let's see what we've got here. The Lightning Pack. Alright, what is in the Lightning Pack? Let's take a look. Oh, more levels I don't think I've heard of. Ooh, I've heard of one of them. I want to say I saw something when I went on Discord the other day about that one. I'm recognizing some of these from previews and CC1 levels and other things. Oh, there's one of mine there. Oh, there's a really tough one that I remember seeing in a crate competition. Alright, well, we're going to take that on next time. So until then, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves today. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to ring that bell to get notified of the next episode. Until then, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.